intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers, taking on last year's national champions, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play looking to throw it. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Running back grabs it on a screen. He gets loose. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Blazers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. But get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's It's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Breaks into open space. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the flat on the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They're going to run it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised that...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Blazers will have first and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running with purpose. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And the Blazers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Blazers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to...
Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. And now the defense will call a timeout. Here's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So that'll sting. The touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Bought some time, now lets it go. Pass caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. And Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blazers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Catch made on the outback. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Catch made wide open way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. The receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great connection there for 6 points. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pass is caught. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, thought the pick. Sets up the offense at the 39. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's an out route, the catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll give it to the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, you go to more reliable here. The fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal. A great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Blazers offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff heading left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Blazers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, UAB. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, No hitch in his delivery. Gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Blazers enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win this game. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. They'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.